That man, Glenn Beck.
All right, and here he is.
Come on over here.
The land of, which is the land of me?
The West.
Yeah,
The West, yes.
Up in the Pacific Northwest.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the Glenn Beck
You
I
guys
remember.
don't have to stand.
Yes, we do. It's in the rundown. During rehearsal, we stood, so we should do it now. This is the Glenn Beck I know. You were coming on the last few times, all dressed up with shoes on.
Shoes.
I felt like I couldn't live up to that. This I can live up to.
This is the secret. This is the magic.
You've got to look nice, though, because there's somebody at the White House by the name of Anita Dunn.
Love her.
And she's watching you every day, so you got to look good for Anita.
I'm really sorry if you had to get up early this morning for the appearance. I'll try not to make any statement or say any big words.
Who
that
is
you
she?
might have to. She is now the woman who is
Communications director.
whatever. And she's the woman that is now watching Fox and my show to make sure that they zero in on all of the things like, for instance, these are the two that they've been upset with. I said that, Major Garrett's never called on at the White House, which is not true. I mean, he is called on. And they wanted me to correct that right away. And then also Van Jones, the avowed revolutionary, anarchist, communist czar.
The guy who had to quit?
They wanted to make sure that I didn't say he was a czar. The anarchist, communist, revolutionary, that's fine. But the czar part, you get that down.
You need a day off, and maybe you took it on Sunday from the Sunday shows. What was your reaction when you heard Anita Dunn go off, and it's clear the White House views this network and you in particular as a major problem? What was your gut reaction?
This White House, I think what's happening in Afghanistan right now is an absolute abomination.
Why?
You either give those troops everything they require or you bring them home. I happen to have family members who are serving in the Middle East. You give them everything that they need to protect themselves and to finish the job or bring them home. This administration doesn't have time. I know. We have to act on 1,300-page bills in 5 days. But how many days do we have to wait before they figure out if they're going to send more troops or not? Who they're even going to listen to on the ground? It's an abomination. And for these people to then say that all of the dollar tanking, the deficit going out, what do they say, the millions of people on the street that don't have health care, all of these problems, Fox is what, the root of it? Fox is the problem? What?
Sure.
This man will meet with Hugo Chavez. He will meet with Ahmadinejad.
Not Dalai Lama.
Not the Dalai Lama, and not Fox. What does that tell you? I mean, are we a bigger enemy tonight on the show? I talked to the second floor. We're getting now it hardwired in. I hope to have it tonight. Back in the old days, Russia used to have a hotline in the Oval Office and in the Kremlin so the enemies could talk. Well, if we're going to be deemed the enemy of the state, I think to avoid any confusion, I want a hotline.
A red phone?
I'm putting a red phone. I swear to you, we're doing this.
You want to talk directly to Anita Dunn during the show?
I'm giving her a number. I'm going to send her a number. We're going to lay it out tonight. I'm going to send her. She'll be the only one with a number. I'm putting a red phone on my desk with a speakerphone. If she needs to call us at any time, it's the hotline. The White House used to have the phone to the enemy. If they're going to call us the enemy, Anita, I'm going to get you that phone number.
Glenn, the chances of me getting that number, let's say off hour to talk to you, probably not good?
No, not good at all. Not good at all.
All right, stick
The
around.
funny thing is, we've always had a good time with the White House people, for the most part, who've come on. We put together a little montage, a minute 18 long. Here's Robert Gibbs whenever he's appeared on Fox and Friends. Let's talk to our old buddy, White House Press Secretary Robert Gibbs. Robert, my first question, why did you throw a table at the end of the episode? Oh, wait a minute. That's a question for the Real Housewives of New Jersey that's coming up next.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. He doesn't throw anything.
If you confuse me with the Real Housewives of New Jersey, there's a camera or a lens problem you should deal with.
You advise President Barack Obama to have a beer with Sean Hannity, and what pub would you say this should take place in?
Well, look, we should definitely do this in a public place because nobody will believe it'll actually happen if we just did it here, right?
You were at the podium in the briefing room. Suddenly, there was a problem. Let's go to the videotape.
Thing seems really low.
It's shorter?
Yeah, I don't know. When I walked out there, I could tell the podium was shorter than normal. I think it was probably set for the height for Dana Perina, the previous press secretary.
I was watching on TV and I saw some pesky fly was bothering the president.
It was unbelievable that the president took heat from PETA. That was one of the best athletic moves I've ever seen in my life, that he actually could get that thing.
Yeah, I'd watch it if I were you.
I don't think, I was going to say, I don't think many in the press want to be a fly on the wall anymore.
It's a very good line.
We've had a lot of fun with him, and we would welcome him to come back anytime, Robert.
Sure, absolutely. But ultimately, you know, trying to silence a news channel seems more like something they have done quite effectively in Venezuela. It's not really something that you would expect the White House to do. Silencing the media, not a good thing.